That's fucking talent right there.
Definitely, I remember everything.
I mean, it's a 50-50 toss-up, and I would have pounded your fucking fist either way.
I'll say once I graduated, I really stopped buying physical dicks.
Why can't you be like a normal person in society and sit there and shut the fuck up, man? That's the Captain Major right there. Oh my god. I'm tired.
Yeah, I mean, literally.
I literally just just got out of the shower, and I'm like, I bet you Matt sent me a message and was like 11, because I woke up at 10:30. I was like,
oh jeez, I didn't know. I was like, I'll give him an hour and a half. Maybe he's already awake. But,
oh no, I needed to get out of bed, but you know.
Well, to be fair, you went to bed at 2:30.
I was gonna say, to be fair, somebody was a little, not telling the truth about what we're about to do.
Well, I thought honestly it was like a half hour, but like it ended up being way longer than we expected.
Oh no, yeah. Matt, half an hour to an hour and 45.
I know.
Is not comparable.
Okay.
In any facet of
Hold on, we got to give some kind of context here because they don't know what we're talking about.
Last night. Right, you know what? I'll say this. 2 days ago, I decided to play Destiny with Matt. Biggest mistake of my fucking life. Because he told me that all the cool shit that I have collected since the beginning of time is now, in his words, irrelevant trash.
Invaluable.
And no, you said irrelevant trash and then said, I think, fuck you or something else.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. And then, so I was like, okay. In order to do cooler stuff, I need better shit.
Yeah.
So yesterday, I spent my whole morning grinding dumb shit to get better armor. And I did. And I'm right where I needed to be. And then, just when I think maybe I'll take a break from Destiny, Matt signs in and goes, we're playing Destiny all night, boys. So I played Destiny from fucking 10 a.m. till 2 a.m. yesterday.
Well, I guess
today. This morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. And at midnight, when we're kind of, we hit like a little lull and we're like, all right, cool. Matt's like, yo, we should try to do this thing.
So I suggested, because we were doing a bunch of like the regular routine strikes. We finished the Nightfalls routines, and then we were going to try to do the Nightfall ordeal, but I fucked up and I thought we were doing it the old way where you have to use the challenge card. But for Nightfall, the ordeal, you can't use a challenge card. You just have to do like legend level Nightfall, which then also required you guys to own like unstoppable guns and barrier guns and stuff like that, and you haven't upgraded your artifact high enough to do that. So I wanted to give you guys something to really beef up your characters, because you're both around almost 960. Like you're in the high 950s.
Now, yeah.
Now.
We were 950 when we started that shit.
Yes. So I decided to do Pit of Heresy because it's 940. You guys are already at 950. It should be a lot easier to deal with.
But you are our
Sherpa.
Sherpa.
Yeah.
You're our Sherpa. So you should have fucking known that was going to take a long time. And then, dude, the best part is I basically follow you around like a blind idiot, right?
Yeah.
You're like, Trent, go there, grab the ball, dunk it home. I'm like, cool. I can do all that. Like, I know how to shoot. I know how to move. Just tell me what I need to do. We go into this fucking shithole. Manage to like kill a bunch of things, and then we get to this one part, and Matt's like, "Yeah, this is as far as I made it." I'm like, "We're flying blind from now, dude. We're 20 minutes in."
Yeah, so I basically learned how to deal with the first encounter where you got to fight the 3 bosses in all the towers, and then after that, when it came to like doing the giant ogres in the maze, I've never done that. I never gotten that far,
dude. And you literally left it up to me.
Well, I know the reason. Okay, so in context, I watched plenty of videos from Dado and King Richard and all those guys who are avid Destiny streamers and have these kind of videos teaching you how to do the dungeon. So I had probably 70% of the knowledge on how to do the dungeon, Like I knew that we had to find orbs, take them from knights, and dunk them at the doors. I couldn't remember what the doors were.
Oh no, you were like, hey Trent, you see those giant scary guys? Use your hunter movement and grab the balls and put them by the doors.
Yeah.
I don't think you guys knew where the doors were till the end.
My problem was I knew where the one door was, but I was trying to find the other knights because fuck me, we got stuck for a bit because...
Well, I mean, you literally got stuck.
Yeah, I literally got stuck in like one of the caved entrances, and so I had to kill myself with a rocket launcher and respawn. But yeah, we had 2 out of 3 orbs done, and then we were trying to find another knight to get an orb, and that took about 10 minutes trying to find that. And then the third encounter where we're in the room and there's just a bunch of ads attacking us and we got to keep dunking.
Which definitely should have been the end. Of course, it should have been the end. We were far enough in. That should have been
that was like the half-hour mark. That's when you're like, oh yeah, that's...
It's probably the end.
That whole encounter, I should probably chop it up and edit it because it was so funny. Because yeah, we finished that third encounter and Trent goes, all right guys, awesome, we finished. And I'm like, I don't think we're done.
I'm like, there's nowhere to go, bro. We're stuck in a room. And then you shot the fucking wall and the thing blew up and I was like,
yeah, I shot the wall with the big zit and let us keep going.
I will say though, the next parts were pretty sweet.
Yeah, the next parts were pretty cool.
All the traps.
Yeah.
I mean, they look cool from your perspective because I sure as shit wasn't doing them.
Yeah, thank God for Warlock cover. Just went through the nasty wipeout dungeon like it was a breeze.
Yeah. I'm like, I think you can land on that. I go to land on it, it just like shoots me off the side. I'm like, what the and then Matt lands on it, no problem. I'm like, what is this bullshit?
Yeah, because your mobility's too high.
I think the game is literally racist.
Racist towards you?
Racist towards my beautiful awoken vampire.
Oh wow. Yes, Trent is
they're mad at my hair, dude.
Trent's a very beautiful.
I'm very beautiful.
Awoken vampire. This is the best way to describe how his character looks. What?
Didn't he look? Stress, dude.
He got a pimple from Pit of Heresy.
I got a pimple from the Pit of Heresy.
Yeah, see, I'm just drowsy because
45 minutes it took us to kill fucking Gulmak or whatever.
Or no, it started something with a Z. It was like Zarak or Zulok. Yeah,
Zakmul. I don't fucking know, dude.
Basically the evil looking knight that you had to like clear all the other rooms before you could attack him. We probably spent like that hour 44. We probably spent that 44 minutes just fighting that boss.
It was between 45 minutes or the hour was in the final room.
Oh my god!
Because I couldn't do anything.
So it turns out even with 950, you really can't do that much. Especially Trent had a very low resilience and recovery, so he just kept getting shot and died every single time. So
that was our quarterback. That was my job.
Basically, we gave each other roles. Like Trent was saying,
did Brandon have a role?
Brandon was killing knights.
Dying.
He was killing knights.
His role was dying.
No,
dude. Every single time I had to pop invis because Guardian down. What? Oh my God.
you're just teasing him now. He fought knights, and he even helped me fight that boss knight. He'd grab the sword sometimes.
Sure.
Look, even you picked it up once, but like,
yeah.
Oh God!
You're like, you can't just run in there and hack and slash. I'm like, well, then what do you want me to do? You're like, I'll do it.
Yeah, I basically became the sword bearer and did all the mini boss killing, and then Trent was basically our medic. Went around dunking orbs and healing us whenever we went down.
I was the doctor and Dr. Dodgeball.
Yeah.
Killed in the back, stayed alive.
Oh,
I did a pretty good job staying alive, except for dunking the balls when I was like about to get knocked off the map. Dunk the ball, knocked off the map.
Oh man, we went flying so many times in that game. Yeah, I got edited because there's some funny bits in there. Like,
oh, you recorded the dungeon?
Yeah, well, the stream automatically records it, right? So I'll have to extract that, and I could probably edit it because oh my god, it's so funny. Especially this one part is always my favorite. Is I was down and I got to a point where I'm like, fuck, I gotta get these guys to help me. So I'm like, hey Trent, pick up the sword and just hold this. And you're like, hey Matt, can I just revive you?
Like, I hear what you're saying, dude, but I'm gonna just be your medic, dude. Fuck this.
That was funny. It's like, We got to that point where we're just like so desperate to finish this that you're just like, okay, let's just commit to these roles and not change them up because
that would be a good vid on YouTube or some shit for sure.
Oh yeah, there's some funny bits in there. Like when we got to the maze with all the doors.
3 idiots finish the Pit of Heresy?
Yeah, 3 idiots try to do Pit of Heresy.
A Sherpa that only knows how to beat 20 minutes of the level. Guides 2 random idiots.
That part was funny because I was just like, and that's as far as I got. And you're like, what?
I'm like, dude, what? You know what? This is the first time I've set foot anywhere near any of this.
Oh my God.
I'm assuming that's kind of like what raids are like, but with 6 people.
Yeah, that's probably like a raid level of intensity, just with 3 people.
Yeah, okay.
I would say the dungeons are definitely more. These dungeons are definitely more unique and interesting than some of the older raids. Well, some of the newer stuff, it's like they got some new stuff that they added. Like there's like coordination in this one where you have to like shoot lasers at each other and kind of guide the laser to a off location that's pretty far away. So that's why you have to like chain link it with 6 people. So one guy basically sits in one corner of the map, shoots the laser at their next teammate, and you kind of just drag this along until you go to this next point. So definitely raids is just like a lot of coordination with constant ad killing, because if you get swarmed, it just makes your life too difficult.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, definitely that dungeon is a lot more fun than the Whisper.
I've never done that either.
Yeah, that's the Awoken one. There's like basically 3 stages of bosses and a lot of platforming. But like what's the challenging part about that room is there's like basically all the boss battles happen in these like these small confined spaces. So you're basically just like running away, trying not to die because everything is exploding around you.
Sounds like my life. What are you doing? Gotta run, gotta heal, gotta run, gotta heal.
Exactly, dude. But yeah, no, we've been playing Destiny now for a week and a half.
No, that's just you, dude.
Well, you guys started late last week, and then we played.
No, my first day was 2 days ago.
Was it really?
Yeah. Yesterday I played all day because the day before is when you were like, should we sign online and play? And I was like, okay. And then that's when you broke my heart and told me all my shit was garbage. And then I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm not going to garbage it because I love it so much and it looks cool. So I'm going to put it in my vault.
Dude, what did I tell you? Buy it in your collections, and then it will be the 2.0 version of your stuff.
Never going to be the same.
It's never going to be the same.
It's never going to be the same.
You have history with that armor.
That armor was here, dude. In my heart. In my heart. I grinded for that shit.
Dude, because I'm definitely not like the average Destiny player. Like, whenever the new season comes out, I literally just get rid of all my old season armor and intentionally use the new armor just to test it out.
Do they still have the faction stuff?
You can still earn the faction stuff, but there's no like going to talk to the faction representative and earning stuff. Shaders? Yes.
Okay, because that was like, dude, I've been hoarding my new Monarchy shaders because I love them so much.
So and
I'm afraid to put them on my armor because I'm like, if this armor becomes irrelevant now.
No. You can buy, if you've owned the shader once, you can buy it in your collections for Glimmer.
Thank God.
So you can dismantle all that stuff and just keep it in your collections.
Oh, so I can just shit on all my shaders if I think they're ugly.
Yeah.
Oh,
you don't have to keep them.
Well, my postmaster is gonna be pretty happy about that.
Yeah. But yes, so I think with the faction stuff, you just earn it during activities that you do.
Oh.
Like I've been earning random pieces of faction armor during strikes, during nightfalls.
Oh, they just added it into.
Yeah, it's just a random reward that you earn through the cycle. I've been getting a lot more of them now, so I think they just probably increased the percentage.
Oh.
Like the percentage of probability of you getting it, so.
Yeah. I got you. That's cool though.
Yeah.
No, it's, I was hating on it at first, but it's growing pains, dude. Everything sucks at the beginning. It's just life.
Well, it sucks, but it's also nice to have new things to do. But
no, yes.
So yeah, because I mean, like, let's be honest. We'll probably be playing Destiny for maybe 2-3 more weeks, and then if we start like running into lulls, we'll probably take a break.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
well, I mean, yeah.
like for
Tuesday will be,
me,
like, a little bit of a
honestly, I'm
grind.
waiting for the reset or a new bunker to get released, because for season 10 we've got 2 out of 3 bunkers, and we're waiting for the third one to get unlocked. So
Well, you are.
I am, but
Yeah. I'm not.
so yeah, but still, for you guys, you could theoretically still do all of the Awoken campaign stuff, which
Oh, and like that's why I played like all day yesterday, because I was
Yeah.
like, I got like a bunch of meaningless stuff that like Matt doesn't want to help me do, because I mean, like, I'm not gonna be like, hey, do you want to come do this shit you've probably done 7 times with every character on every platform you have this game? So I was like, I'm gonna go on, I'm gonna grind stuff that we weren't doing together, and then hopefully it will increase my chances of getting, like if I can get to the base 950 or whatever the soft cap is, I can,
yeah.
950 until you can start getting powerfuls that
Well,
bump it.
where you are right now is fine to do pretty much most of the campaign or any off DLC stuff previous to.
Well, no, but I had to grind to get that shit, dude. Don't act like it just showed up, Matt. I put in the time. I put in half effort because I was listening to mumble rap most of the time. But,
the only thing that was disappointing was helping you guys go through the Forsaken and the Shadowkeep campaign. We did that in like 3 hours.
Yeah, it's Destiny, dude.
Yeah.
You can beat the main campaign in like 3.
Well, it's Destiny, plus there's 3 of us all doing the same mission. So like it literally you just blow right through it.
Oh, yeah. Like I remember starting new characters, I'd just like, we'd play with the same group, but like 2 of us would use like strong characters.
Yeah.
And we would just like, babysit the one with the shitty stuff.
Exactly.
But he would be host. And then I would just sit in the back with like, just not even doing damage, and they would just like run up.
Yeah, but like I knew Destiny had that problem, because when I first jumped back on the bandwagon, Forsaken had just come out, and so I didn't do the Warmind DLC, and I didn't do the Osiris DLC. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll do the Osiris DLC, the Warmind DLC, and Forsaken, and that should keep me occupied for a month. No, I did that whole story in one weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, damn, like to one side, I'm like, I'm glad that like I didn't have to do all these like useless or time-consuming missions to power up. I could just keep going. But at the same time, you're like, man, like that was technically 4 to 6 months worth of content that I finished in one weekend.
Yeah. That's where it gets frustrating for me. It's like,
but that's that.
Like
but
right
again,
now I'm in a good spot because I have so much new shit to do.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm a little upset because like I understand that in order to like get players like not like me, players that like are dedicated to that game, involved and stuff, you need to basically like scrap what you did at the beginning.
Yeah.
And be like, hey, like I know you like all this shit, but garbage. So for me, grinding for all that good stuff early would have been cool if I like stayed playing, because then I'd have like armor that looks better than most people, all those peasants.
Well, like I said on stream as well, is like Destiny does get to a point where you basically hop in on Tuesday during reset because you can do majority of the challenges in one day.
Oh, I know.
And then after that, you can pop in on the weekend if you want to do trials.
Yeah, I would do 2 characters on Tuesday.
Yeah.
I got signed in. I do my Hunter, is my main, and I would do my Titan, is my secondary. And then my Warlock was just my don't give a shit what happens to you. So if I didn't get around to doing my Warlock, I was like, whatever.
Yeah.
But I would just do my Hunter first, do my Titan, and then
Yeah, I don't think I've ever thought of Destiny as like a game that you just play every single day no matter what. Like you do that when you're trying to catch up, and then once you catch up, it's like, all right, well, we'll play on Tuesday during reset, and then we'll dedicate like a Friday night or a Saturday to grind some fun stuff. Like if we get to a point where we could start doing Crucible consistently, that'll be fun, because I haven't played that in a while.
I would need to play to figure out which guns are the broken ones.
Yeah. Well,
because I had the system before, dude.
yeah,
The
there's
Last Hope pistol back in the day, dude. Hip firing. The Last Hope pistol in Crucible was ridiculous.
Mhm.
You didn't die. You go close range, you start hip firing, it just goes straight to the head.
Yeah, basically the rage right now is like any machine guns as a heavy are very good in PvP. Depending on your playstyle, you could either hand cannons have always been really good. Auto rifles got a buff. So if you got like a Suros or people have been using Hardlight in trials, so there's a lot of spray and pray going on this season.
Fun fact for you, the Hardlight is the first exotic I ever got in Destiny 2.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I thought it was the coolest thing ever. And it actually is pretty sweet. I love the Hardlight. I even got the fucking shiny chrome ornament for it.
I think mine might have been the Meta multi-tool.
I hate you. I hate you. Dude, I have a Meta mini now.
Yeah.
It's a purple sub. Yeah.
Don't get rid of that because you actually need that in order to unlock the Meta multi-tool.
Yeah, no, I didn't get rid of it. No, fuck that. As soon as I saw that it said Meta on it, I was like, bitch, I've been waiting. Bitch, I've been waiting for you.
Dude, it was insane how much I used to use that gun, and now I just don't even look at it anymore.
The Hardlight was the only gun I used for like 2 months.
Yeah.
Of playing Destiny. Didn't even use my like kinetic weapon. I switched to my secondary, run the Hardlight till it ran out of ammo.
All right. So, other than Destiny, there's been like a little bit of game news that came out this past week.
Where do you want to start? Because I don't know if your brain is in the same spot as mine.
You go ahead because I'm kind of drawing a blank here.
Well, the only thing that I know of is the beta, or well, the content was allowed to be shared for Valorant.
Yes.
And the beta starts on Tuesday, 7th, I think. The same time the Apex Bloodhound thing starts, I think, is when the Valorant beta starts. But if you didn't get like I think to play the beta, you had to go tune in to one of the Valorant streams and get it with like the drops enabled thing. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Like I think you had to have drops like the streamers would have drops enabled, and it was like a random chance of you getting a drop, and it would have a beta code in it.
Okay, then that's not an open beta; it's a closed beta.
No, it's a closed beta.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you know the hype of Valorant was there for a day, while all the streamers shared their stuff from that invitation beta. I was watching Asu show his stuff, and I don't know. Did you get a chance to watch any of it?
I watched Jack's stream for about 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, and he was just showing off the shit.
Yeah, I saw him. Actually, I think I saw his 1v5 clutch. That's what I saw.
I saw it on Instagram. I didn't actually watch it though.
Yeah,
sorry, Jack.
It was a good clutch. Thoughts? I mean, as much as I think it's nice, it's unfortunate that's going to be PC only. Because
I agree. Yeah.
I don't have that many friends on PC, so it'd be hard for me to go and get that.
Yeah, but do you think games like that, like with that style of mechanic, could even be played with a controller, where it's like one tap to the head, you're dead? Because I've tried like Rainbow Six Siege is on console.
Yeah.
And I mean, like I know I have good friends that play that game a lot.
Yeah.
And have tried. They're like, oh, Trent, like you like S&D, you like that the strategy of the shooter and stuff. You should try this game. So I like got it, tried it, but like, oh my god,
it's a different kind of S&D. It's like you need to know
a different kind of shooting.
You need to memorize walls. Like you got to know that if I shoot through this wall, it's gonna eventually go through an entrance that people always go through. Like that was my problem with that game. Is like I don't have that good enough of a memory to be like, oh, I should probably stay away from this wall because there's actually 3 walls behind it is a entrance point where people come in and snipe all the time.
I have no problem with wall bangs. You know, they've been in COD for a long time. They don't do a lot in COD.
Yeah.
But they're in COD, so you can get shot through some walls. My problem is that people intentionally break walls to shoot in a crack.
Yeah.
That drives me nuts. Like, I've seen like certain walls, dude, guys just sit there and like melee for the whole defensive part at the beginning where they can't get shot. Like the attackers can't play.
Yeah.
He's just meleeing a wall so he can like peek a crack through the front door. And I'm like, what the fuck? Jesus.
And like, yeah, definitely that. You definitely have to also be good at like noticing color changes or motion. Because when I see like avid players play that game, it's like I don't even know what they're shooting at half the time.
No, I can't even fucking see the guys.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, is it finally happening? Am I too old for video games?
No, I think just Siege is that kind of play style where I bet you if we played it consistently, probably a month later, we'd be able to handle it. But
that's true. Because people ask me that in COD.
Yeah.
Like, how did you see that guy? I'm like, how did you not?
Yeah. Like I noticed that too, is that skill for me really enhanced during Blackout. Because everybody's always so far away. It's like you start getting used to seeing small characters far away.
Like, yeah, word.
But yeah. Oh, this was the news I was talking about. Was speaking of,
finish your Valorant shit, dude.
I said I'd like it, but I wouldn't play it because it's on PC.
Yeah, and then I asked, do you think those games have a chance on console?
Okay, so I would only say no because there's some extra mechanics to that game that makes it a little bit more difficult to utilize a controller. Like having to go into these big menus and buy weapons and like, unless if you could convert that to like a scroll wheel and just be like hey, if I want an AR, pay $120 because then you could just hold in the thumbstick, shift to whatever you want to buy, and then move on, or press the select menu and do that same thing, right?
Yeah, I agree.
Because to an extent, you could probably play it just like the fighting mechanics of it, because it is a lot like Overwatch, and I've played Overwatch on console, and it's playable.
Dude, let's not beat around the bush. Valorant is straight up CS:GO and Overwatch. Just
yeah, I think their intentions were to
dethrone CS:GO is the intention.
Yeah, dethrone CS:GO, but also allow people who want to play CS:GO but don't want to get involved in that sweaty community.
Because there's shit that adds the randomness.
Yeah, because now it's CS:GO with superpowers. So
CS:GO is like a literal science. Like if you don't understand the angles and all the shit of what you can be shot from, like you're fucked.
Yeah, you also got to think CS:GO is like
2000 or 99 or some shit.
Yeah, like it's
same maps.
It's like almost 20 years old. So people who are playing CS:GO know where everything is and know all the angles and have played that game for years.
I'm scared to play that game.
Yeah, I couldn't. I'm not even good enough as
obviously that I would suck, and then two, that I would fall so in love with it that I'd never play another game again.
Yeah, but in order for you to play that game and actually perform better, you probably actually have to buy some hardware, because the CSGO community is like obsessed with frame rate and
I know,
stuff like that. So
PC people in general, dude.
Yeah, but depending on the game, it doesn't really matter.
Man, still PC people in general are fucking a little bit crazy in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, if you got the money, then by all means upgrade your stuff and get that $2,000 setup and destroy 8-year-old Timmy with his mom's laptop trying to play CS:GO. But
he's using like the touchpad that's on the laptop. That would be so funny.
Dude, what if the best player in the world was like a guy just using a touchpad? You'd be like, wow, I just gotta stop. I just gotta retire. But yeah, no, so really the only news that I was gonna bring up was Apex Legends on Tuesday is gonna permanently add duos.
Yeah.
Which is
cool.
Which is cool. We've brought it up so many times about the best battle royale setup, in my opinion, is either solos or duos.
I think it's duos.
Yeah.
Solos, like I don't mind solos, but it depends on like if you go play Warzone solos, you are going to be angry.
Yeah.
Because little Timmy is sitting in the corner and not moving. And that's the biggest issue with Warzone. So the fact that they add solos in a map that size is absurd.
So did that start with solos, or was it added like later on?
No, Warzone was trios.
Was always trios.
Yeah, and then the rumor was that they were going to add 4 and 5 mans. And then I brought up on the podcast, like, why wouldn't you go, like, why wouldn't we have duos at all? Like, why isn't there a lower option?
Yeah.
And then they added solos because people that were playing the game alone had to join for a squad of 3.
Yeah.
And that game, like, you can't be frustrated if you die because you can be brought back. So, like, what happens is, like, you die in a BR, most people just leave. We done it when we play 2 on Apex.
It happens all the time. Like,
gets downed in China because he doesn't want to follow us, and then he just leaves. I'm like, well, no shit, you solo dropped in Apex Legends, dude. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I don't understand people's mentality when they drop solo, especially.
You're not Asu. You're not going to be able to do that shit.
You're not Asu, bro. You can't do it.
Yeah, you can't do that on console.
Yeah, I just have such a different mentality. Like, if I know I'm gonna drop solo, it's like, okay, well, I'll play a support class and just follow the team of 2.
I don't do that, but I do a little more team stuff. The one thing I don't do as much when I play solo is, like, sacrifice myself for the team. Play a little more selfish, but I do stay with the team because I'm not a piece of shit.
Oh, I just remembered something because this week was April Fool's. Did you see?
Yes.
Did you? I
saw the Mozambique, dude.
Yeah, you saw the golden Mozambique.
I saw the golden Mozambique.
Dude, that shit's elite.
I appreciate that. I like that. I never used it. I didn't play that day.
I like that the developers even acknowledge themselves that nobody likes the Mozambique.
It's kind of amazing. And then I watch people use it. That gun fucking shredded. It was like 60 across the map with a shotgun. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I saw that. I like and then now I don't know if this was actually an April. I don't know which one was the April Fool's, but it was about Modern Warfare Remastered. I saw.
No, that's real.
I saw one tweet that was like, "We're only gonna do the campaign," and then I saw another tweet about, "Oh, never mind, multiplayer is getting put in."
No, I'm pretty sure Modern Warfare 2 Remastered is out now, and it's campaign only.
All right, what are your thoughts on that? Because I think we brought it up before, and you're like, you wanted both.
I mean, if they want to keep like the Modern Warfare original trilogy of campaign, because it is like a good story, that's fine. But like, why you wouldn't package all 3 together and just release like a Modern Warfare trilogy campaign, just all remastered with the exact same graphics, so it looks like seamless across.
Yeah,
and it's just one game of campaign. That to me would make more sense. But to release a Modern Warfare 2 one, I don't know. Well, unless they're just testing the waters to see, like, I don't know why you'd be testing the waters. That doesn't make sense. Because nobody gives a fuck about campaign in Call of Duty. I'm sorry.
Yeah, not enough people do, for sure.
No, not enough.
I bet you there's still people
about it. Not enough.
There's probably people now that if you like interviewed 100 people who played the Modern Warfare series, and you asked them like, who's Soap? I bet you like maybe 60% know.
I bet you a lot of people don't know you play as Soap in COD 4.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times they don't tell you a lot about the character you're controlling. Mm-hmm. It's all about like the supporting cast around you. I guarantee you people don't know who the U.S. Marine was that you control in Modern Warfare 2 when Ghost gets shot in the face. But everybody cries that Ghost got shot in the face. Nobody cares about the guy you're controlling. Everybody's like, Ghost, no! It's like, dude, you just got shot too. You're getting burned alive. Nobody cares.
Which, by the way, they still haven't explained why Ghost is in this Modern Warfare.
It's his twin brother.
Twin brother.
I have no idea. Matt, do you know the character that you controlled in Modern Warfare 2?
No, because I didn't play the campaign for that. I didn't really hop into Modern Warfare until Modern Warfare 3. I got to play the multiplayer at my neighbor's house because during that time, he owned the Xbox. I owned a PlayStation 2. So I could only play so much. So I would go to his house and play it on Xbox. And so that's how I got exposure to like Halo and stuff like that.
I went to the midnight release because I'm a fucking loser.
Dude, I was on PlayStation playing Kingdom Hearts, Jack and Dexter Collection, and Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. That's what I was playing.
What are you, 7?
Yeah, basically.
Literally?
Yeah, basically when my dad got me the PlayStation 2, I just retained the same age from that until like pretty much late junior high. I didn't get an Xbox until I think grade 10.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's sad.
Oh, you telling me? I would listen to Steven just talk about how you and him would just
play video game sexcapades, dude.
Yeah, you guys would just play Modern Warfare all the time, and you guys wanted to start your own clan and go pro and all this, and I'm like, I'm just here playing Kingdom Hearts by myself.
Oh, dude, I was filthy with it in Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah.
Oh. Actually, I think my best game is probably Modern Warfare 3. Like, skill-wise, I'm not even gonna lie.
Skill-wise,
crackhead in that game.
Yeah, skill-wise, I would definitely say this season for sure. This Modern Warfare, like Black Ops 4, I was good, but I still couldn't keep up with the fast pace. With this one being a little bit slower, I had the advantage of not being as exposed to the fast pace on Call of Duties. So when people hopped from Black Ops 4 to Modern Warfare, it was like, ooh, this is too slow for me. Where I'm like, this is perfect.
I haven't played COD in like fucking 2 weeks, dude. No bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing there to entice me. Like, I don't like.
Maybe Warzone Duos will do it if they ever do that. But then again, like, I don't know, man. Like,
I mean, based on what I watched, dude, it's basically it's a sniper battle royale.
It's not a battle royale, dude. You get custom classes.
Yeah,
it's fucking weird, man. It's fun, but like, it can be.
Well, they tried new things and people still enjoy it. I just don't think people love it. I just think for me, I'd just rather play Apex Legends right now.
Yeah, but on PC, I feel like Apex is not going to be as popular.
And at least with duos now, if there are 4 of us together in a party, we can at least split in 2.
Oh, dude, I'm never if duos is permanent. Even when I solo queue, I'm not dropping in 3s.
Yeah,
I'm gonna drop in 2s.
Well, yeah, that'd probably be better for you because it's one, solos you can't do it, and then duos it's not as challenging as jumping in solo with a 3 because you got to rely on 2 randoms.
Yeah, they suck big ones, and then they die, and then they leave, and then they leave me in 1v3s.
Yeah,
and I can do 1v2s, dude. I'm good enough to do 1v2s. Not good enough to do 1v3s yet, unfortunately.
Oh, did we talk about that asshole who was a random drop with us? And I think we talked about it in last podcast, didn't we? Where you were fighting the Jibby on the roof. I came to support you. I get down and he's just one tap, and our teammates on the bottom climbs all the way up. Takes forever to kill the Jibby, and then takes your loot, and then revives you.
I don't think we talked about it, but I mean, there's nothing to talk about. You're talking about Apex Legends. That's what happens.
You're talking about you're talking about launching with randoms.
Yeah.
Randoms have no class.
Shitty people.
But otherwise it's been pretty quiet.
Well, we're fucking quarantined, dude. What do you expect? Well, I'm done quarantine. I'm going to work tomorrow.
Yeah, I went to work. Like, I actually went to site on Friday.
Oh wow.
And surprisingly enough, they're progressing forward. I assumed that some people would like chicken out and just stay at home, but
I have heard that new construction right now is halted in Quebec and Ontario, though.
See,
like all new construction got shut down.
I don't understand why.
I don't get it either, but I also hope it comes this way because that's where I work. I would like a vacation.
Yeah.
Coronacation, dude. I'd be on that coronacation, chilling, grinding my Destiny 2 light level,
Oh, I mean, for sure I could benefit from a 2-week break.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
But at the same time, I'd like to make some I like to keep making some money so that I can afford these rentals that I'm supposed to be doing, which I don't even know if I'll be able to now.
Why?
Well, like if I'm stuck here until October, November, then it's going to be a lot harder to do the renovations during the wintertime than doing it during the summer.
True.
But then I would just keep saving the money and then be able to do more things.
True.
But yeah.
Very true.
I think, I don't even know what the deal is, because like you could just tell everybody to sit at home and wait until this thing is done, but I don't even think we're anywhere near close to making any sort of medication that people can take. Like I think right now,
I think they are. Didn't China do one? I don't know.
China basically forced everybody to sit at home and apparently cleanse the country, which a lot of people are saying that China's numbers are false.
Well,
so they're not 100% believing them. But I think basically at this point we are where we're at. There's people who are staying at home not working, and what would they classify as essential work, which is basically construction, some grocery stores, and any pharmaceutical related stuff.
Yeah,
they're all open. And I think now is not the time to actually shut down everybody.
No, I don't think there's ever a time to shut down everybody, dude.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like, now we're sorry for the fucking whole audience. I came here for entertainment, but now the big boys are talking. I'm just, but I mean, like, the economy is not in the greatest place anyway. This is going to hurt.
Yeah.
Bad. So.
But do you think it was the 5G that did it? To make this thing a little bit sillier, there's speculation that 5G internet is damaging people's bodies and making them more susceptible to getting coronavirus.
Makes sense to me, dude.
So that was classic internet conspiracy. That was the hot ticket on Friday.
Well, there's the conspiracy before with all like the CEOs stepping down from their companies in January. Like a bunch of
I didn't hear about that.
A bunch of big CEOs like left their company or like late last year or like early this year before all this shit started.
Mm-hmm.
So people are thinking that they knew
it was coming.
So they left the companies already.
I mean,
so they didn't take the hit.
The only like conspiracy theory that I kind of believe, whether they intentionally did it or not is the question, is they think China intentionally released this to affect people's economies. Yeah, to fuck them up.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, you can make theories for everything. We don't. That's why conspiracies are a thing. We just don't know what the truth is.
We just don't know what the truth is.
Sadly, to shit on all your dreams, most of the time, the common answer is the right one.
Yeah.
Dang.
It's just
probably a mistake. There's probably some crazy bitch eating bad soup or whatever the fuck. And
well, in China they put a temporary ban on eating cats and dogs.
Good. Should put a permanent ban on
that. That's what I was gonna say. Maybe put a permanent ban on eating cats and dogs and rats and crickets and stuff like that.
Dude, if Joe Exotic can go to fucking prison for killing tigers, those motherfuckers should go to prison for eating those fucking house cats and shit, bro.
My God, Joe Exotic. We could have a whole podcast just about Joe Exotic.
Sorry, not Joe Exotic, dude. Joe Schleibvogel Maldonado Passage. Or however the fuck you say his 7 fucking names. You would think a guy with an ego that big would make his men take his name.
Or just change his last name to Exotic.
Oh, yeah, and change their last name to Exotic.
Yeah.
But also, I think he was trying to do that to like make the paperwork for like filing lawsuits and shit against him harder.
Oh, 100%, because he was constantly changing his name.
Yeah, his name's like Maldonado, then it's fucking Passage, and it's fucking Exotic, and fucking
He'd even
saw the one form, it was like AKA.
Yeah, he would even like legally change the name of the company so that woman would have to refile the lawsuit.
Yep.
Which, oh my god,
Running, dude.
crazy show, dude.
That is the like real life version of when you see like the Pathfinder in fucking Apex Legends last alive and he's just zipping around cliffs and shit. Like, no, that's what he was doing in real life.
Yeah.
Just fucking running.
Yeah, man. Oh my god. I was telling people that show is like
It's so weird, man.
they're like the Kardashians of
The redneck
like the redneck community
world or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. Even Shaq's got tigers.
I think Mike Tyson was the first celebrity that I knew that fucking bought a tiger.
That's what I knew too. It was like, yeah, Mike Tyson had lions and he would wrestle. Well, I know the Eddie Murphy, not Eddie Murphy, his brother. He had a story that he told on Joe Rogan's podcast where he went to go with his brother to go see Mike Tyson.
Oh, Eddie Murphy's brother.
Yeah, Eddie Murphy's brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eddie Murphy? I can't remember right now.
Is it Charles?
Might be Charles Murphy.
Charlie Murphy? I
Yeah.
think that's right.
I think Charlie Murphy.
Yeah.
But yeah, him and his brother went to go see Mike Tyson at his house, and they get to the front gate, and Mike Tyson is on the front steps wrestling with his lion.
Yeah, I would turn around and go home.
Yeah.
Like, no chance I'm going in there, dude.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
Motherfuckers got lions.
But yeah,
I would not trust myself around a fucking beast.
if you were to own any exotic animal, what would you want?
Something small that if it fucked with me, I could at least have a chance. Because I'm not a big person. So a lion or a tiger ripping my throat out.
Would you own like an exotic snake?
No. Fuck snakes, dude. No. Snakes in the grass? No, thank you, dude. I would like a monkey, but I would like a small monkey so they're not super strong. Because obviously, like, chimps and shit rip your face off, poor lady.
What about like a lemur?
But dude, you know, like the monkey that Ross had on Friends with the diaper, dude?
Yeah.
I want one of those. Yeah, something like that. That'd be sick.
Like I think it's a capuchin monkey. I don't know. But yeah,
fucking know.
One of the
Small
little
one that I
monkeys
can
that
get.
hang out on your shoulder.
Yeah, when you go to Mexico, they're on the resort. You just feed them oranges and shit.
Yeah, like the Pirates of the Caribbean monkey. That guy was funny.
Yeah, and he's just like,
Yeah, always screaming at you.
yeah, I like one of those. Sit on my shoulder all the time while I'm fucking playing Apex.
To be honest, I kind of want to own a lemur just so I can name him Zaboomafoo.
Fuck, Jesus.
I mean, it's probably the number one name for all these lemurs, but like, come on, man, it's Zaboomafoo.
I think that was the first like show that I was hooked from the theme song.
Yeah.
Like theme songs back in the day weren't that good.
No.
And then that show came out and I was like, fuck yeah.
You know what's so crazy about that show too is it would conveniently air. I don't know if it was new episodes or just reruns, but they would conveniently air at like 6:30. Like you could be at home having breakfast with cereal, watching Zaboomafoo before you went to school.
Oh, yeah, I didn't get up that early. We had to leave my house at like 7:30 to get to school, dude. I was up at 7:15.
Yeah.
That was my whole school life. My mom's like, try to get 15 minutes. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, no, the problem was depending on the time, my mom would either have to go to my grandma's and drop off my sister and then take me to school, or eventually after that, until I got my own car, it was drop off my sister, then drop off me, or vice versa, depending on who had to go to school first. Eventually, it was like drop off me, then drop off my sister.
Yeah.
But yeah, you also had to leave early because there was sometimes you'd have to go to an emergency bathroom break. Like the amount of times we'd have to go to my grandma's because someone had to spontaneously go pee, like right now, and it's like, oh,
I'd be like, hey, hold it.
Yeah,
Hold it.
yeah, and like my grandma lives right by the schools, so you could always go to her house and then walk to school, basically.
I see. Dude, you know what's crazy? And like this only starts happening as you get older. If we have any young people that listen. All those shows that we used to watch that have real actors that play in a show meant for children. Now that I'm older and I like look back on it, all that shit creeps me out.
It definitely creeps you out more.
I guarantee you those fucking two dudes from Zaboomafoo were fucking shady in real life, dude.
Yeah.
Like, what did they do to land that gig? because there's no way they liked it. There's no fucking way. I mean, being with Zabumafu might have been dope.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna even lie, but like,
but not the
hosting that
puppet
show
version.
would fucking suck.
I bet you the guy who played the puppet Zubumafu was a fucking dick.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
He was like fucking smoking crack on the side.
Well,
or like that dude. Didn't the dude from Blue's Clues get fucking arrested or some shit?
the
For, like,
first
touching
guy I
kids?
think went to jail. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was for like child molesting or anything like that, but I think it was
For sure.
for sure.
Let's be real, dude.
It fucking
Dude, he spent like fucking 20 years staring at a camera going fucking, we just got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. Wonder who it's from. I
yeah,
would
that
fucking
shit
kill
would probably
myself.
you'd probably go crazy.
Yeah.
It's like a weird like child jail where like you're just
Yeah.
surrounded by all this like nonsense that children love and you just go crazy.
Or like they're like, dude, the person that like jumped in the Barney suit, bet you wanted to kill himself. Those fucking what was those three? There was three of those fucking monsters in suits. The We Three? No.
Talking about
The Wiggle-
Teletubbies, there's
the
four of
Wiggle-
them.
The Wiggle Bottoms.
I don't know what you're
They're
talking
like
about.
three fucking monsters that like
That
are
hung
all
out
the same
with
people.
Barney?
No. Different
Oh.
show. The Wiggle.
I don't know anything. That sounds like some fucking knockoff.
Dude, imagine, and this came into my mind because it happened on a buddy's fucking thing. The people in Lazy Town. You
Oh,
remember Lazy Town?
yeah.
You remember the fucking like ripped dude with the fucking French mustache and shit, or
Yes.
the evil guy?
Yeah.
Tell me those guys didn't want to kill themselves.
They probably wanted to. Because
Yeah. I mean, I thought the girl was super attractive. when I was
accordingly,
really young.
accordingly, when it comes to like child shows, it's like for child actors, that's like their rise, and like for adult actors, if they get casted back into child shows, that's rock bottom. Like you don't go back up.
Yeah, but that one dude was fucking ripped. So I mean, maybe he had his shit together,
Yeah.
but
But like it's weird because they say it's rock bottom, but like there's some like adults in child shows that like I would see in every goddamn show. Like if you back when Family Channel was the biggest thing, there would be those when live action shows really became popular, like child sitcoms basically.
Sweet Life of Zack and Cody,
Sweet
Wizards of
Life,
Waverly Place, fucking
Yeah,
Hannah Montana.
all that jazz. There was
Say what you
this
want, dude, that show was dope.
Okay, so do you remember the guy who played the janitor in Sweet Life of Zack and Cody?
Yes.
Yeah, so that guy has been in almost every single other Family Channel sitcom thing.
Yes.
So think about like, yeah, he's in child shows, but like he's in every single one.
Yeah, but I don't know how much you get paid from that. You know?
Well,
And now
it's
you
a
get older and you realize like they're doing that for money. They're not doing that because they love to be fucking hanging out with kids and shit.
oh yeah, yeah, he's probably a crackhead. Who knows?
Yeah. Had the hair to pull it off.
Yeah, he was a crazy looking guy,
Definitely had the hair to pull it off.
but he was definitely one of the funnier ones there.
Oh yeah, he was hilarious. He was
Yeah.
one of the best people on the show.
Dude, it's so weird watching some of these older shows and realizing the child actors that were in those shows. Like I didn't even
now
realize Zack and Cody were fucking they played Ross's kid
Oh
in
yeah.
Friends.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's like, wow,
That,
Jesus.
yeah, that's weird, dude.
Yeah.
When you're like, I didn't even fucking realize that, like, those people, dude. You know what is crazy?
What's that?
Actually, it's not really that crazy, but my sister used to be obsessed with the fucking Olsen twins and like would buy all of their fucking shit.
Oh, yeah,
Oh my god, dude.
one of my cousins that was around my age, she was obsessed with the Olsen twins.
The thing that popped in my brain, why I said is crazy. They were in so many movies before they were like 16 years old.
Well, they were the
they
were the Full House twins.
I know, but
Yeah.
they filmed from when they were like fucking 3 until they were like 16. The amount of shit they were in was insane.
Oh yeah.
The amount of individual movies about Mary Kate and Ashley, like doing fucking like spy shit or like they
Yeah.
did fucking everything before they turned 16. They
Dude.
did literally everything.
This episode's gonna be so long. What happened to the Spy Kids? What do you think happened to those actors?
I mean, I know the chick's married, and I think she like does like some like Hallmark acting or some shit. She doesn't act like a shitload. And the dude, I have no idea.
Yeah, because
I used to have a huge crush on the mom.
on the mom.
Yeah, I thought she was so hot.
I just remember. I think Antonio Banderas was the dad.
He was.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. That show, dude, I loved fucking Spy Kids when it first came out, dude. I loved it.
That might have been the first 3D movie I owned because they had Spy Kids 3D, where you had like the shitty paper glasses.
That was the first 3D movie I think I watched too.
Yeah.
Went and saw it in theaters, and fuck, was it bad?
It was bad.
It's bad. I don't know why we even ventured into that fucking space of media.
Which is funny because they made that movie where basically there's a scene where they get thrown into a video game and they have to survive the video game world. It's basically
the Hunger Games before Hunger Games, dude.
No, I was just gonna say it's basically Ready Player One.
I still have to watch that. I have not seen it yet. I've heard good things though.
It's a good movie. It makes some nostalgic points, but like again, it's all like late 80s themed, right? But like they make some cameos to like stuff that came out in like the late 2010s. Like you'll see the Overwatch characters, you'll see Master Chief.
Oh shit.
But like
Wreck-It Ralph is my favorite video game movie.
Yeah, honestly, that's probably one of the better video game movies out there.
Wreck-It Ralph is so dope, dude.
Yeah.
I have to see number 2 still. I'm slacking on my animations, bro.
Yeah, see, I don't know really how to make a video game movie appeal to audiences without it being some sort of game that movies have already been made for that kind of game. Like the Tomb Raider games, those movies are good because people already have watched like Indiana Jones and like other adventure movies. So it's just another adventure movie with a different cast. So that's easier to do. But like, say, take Destiny and try to turn that into a movie.
Yeah.
People aren't going to like it.
You definitely could. Because I mean, like this. I mean, the cinematics in games are already fucking movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's definitely the wave more now. Is they're taking games and making them movies, where before, like, the thing was always to make the game after the movie, which never works.
Yeah.
Like in that, I mean,
oh, those, yeah. Works. I mean, the only ones that I liked were some of the Lord of the Rings games were actually fun.
True, but I mean, like,
but yeah,
you didn't play those for the story. You played those to smash orcs and level up. It was basically an RPG.
Yeah, it was an RPG.
It was like, level up. Now you got this ability. You're like,
actually, the best one was,
bitch.
The best one, in my opinion, was I think it was just called Lord of the Rings Conquest. It was basically Battlefield, but instead of guns, you were just in the Lord of the Rings world. So you would basically
Star Wars Battlefront 2 on the PlayStation 2.
Yeah, basically it was exactly like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You go around conquering planets and shit, dude. And then it's like, you know, your hero's available. And you can be fucking
Mace Windu or Yoda.
You pick. Yeah, whatever faction you pick, you'd be the Jedi from it. It was sick.
But yeah, it's not like there's probably
they're making an Uncharted movie.
Yeah, and you know what? That'll probably do good because it's another adventure movie with a different cast. And
the character of Nathan Drake is one of the best ever.
Who would you cast as the main person? Who would be?
They already have.
Who is it?
Tom Holland. It's going to be like a young Nathan Drake.
Okay.
And the rumor is that Scully is going to be Mark Wahlberg.
Oh.
So it's going to be focused on like a younger. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the youngerness. There is a fan-made Uncharted film with Nathan Fillion as Nathan Drake. And it's fucking incredible.
Yeah, I could see that working.
You should watch it. You should watch it. Like the Uncharted fan made movie. It's only like 50 minutes long.
Yeah.
But just shows him like being Nathan Drake for like 15 minutes, and you're like, I need a full movie now.
I need the full movie.
I need a full movie. Show me.
Yeah, there's been a lot of like I wish I knew the names of all the people who made those short films, but like there was some really good like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle short films that were made just a year before the first new movie came out
With Megan Fox.
Yeah, but like
people hate on those fucking movies, dude. They're actually kind of good.
Yeah, but like the actor that they chose to play Casey, this guy was like spot on. Like he looked like the comic book. Is it Casey Jones? Yeah.
I have no idea. I don't remember the names from when.
The guy with the hockey mask.
Yes, I know who it is. But.
Yeah. But yeah, they go and grab him, and then in the
actual one,
ones, they take that fucking. I can't remember his name. I always just call him not werewolf guy.
I can't remember, dude.
Exactly.
No way I'm gonna fucking remember.
He's not memorable.
Not a lot of people are, dude. Unfortunately.
Yeah. No, when the day comes when they can somehow actually make a Super Mario movie interesting, that'll be the day where I'm like, wow, cinema can do anything.
True. Yeah. I was gonna say that ain't fucking happening, dude.
Like,
what's it gonna do? Jump on fucking little? I mean, what is a Goomba?
A Goomba is like a demon mushroom.
Mushroom? Yeah. Like a fucking shitty fungus, and then there's good mushrooms and bad mushrooms, bro. Mario's just straight up tripping.
Oh, he's always tripping. He thinks he's taller, and then every time he gets hit, he wakes up and realizes that he's small, dude. He's high all the time.
Yeah. He's gonna eat some flowers and then fucking spit fire, like.
And then he gets
only if you're on LSD, dude.
Yeah, and then he gets too high, and his princess gets kidnapped, and he's got to rescue her again because he got too high.
Yeah. And then somehow, even though he's in the same room, he just stops chasing her, so the fucking giant fat lizard turtle thing can grab her and just run to the next castle. He just doesn't chase her. He's like, oh no.
Oh no.
Those games are so
There's
ridiculous.
Some really funny clips that people have made of like, does Mario even actually like Peach?
Yeah, if you go back and like look at the old games, it just lets her run away after every world. You're just like, yeah.
But yeah, I think that's
we're creeping.
I think like that's about yeah. I think that's about it for now. We could basically, if we, I had to stop us because if we got too far into the Tiger King tangent, we'd be in there for we'd be in there for like 40 minutes, like theorizing.
People are probably already sick of it, dude. Yeah. I was late to finish it, dude. You started it and finished it in a fucking day, so.
Yeah, it took me like 3 days.
Whatever.
Well, I finished it.
I hopped on early, but then I didn't finish it quick. I was playing.
But actually, is it next week? Chris D'Elia's special comes out. No, we still got 2 weeks.
I think 17th, 14th, one of the two.
Yeah, we still got 2 weeks for that. But yeah, I guess for now we'll probably next week we'll talk about we'll probably play Apex, try out the Bloodhound event.
Yeah, I fucking hate Bloodhound though, so you know that's gonna.
I don't think you have to play as Bloodhound. They just changed an area and themed it like Bloodhound.
Oh, I didn't know that was happening.
So and then apparently they also, the other permanent change is that the new map and the old map are going to be permanently rotated. So every time you jump into Apex, you could either be going to World's End or you could be going to Kings Canyon.
Oh, okay. That's kind of cool. Yeah, because right now Kings Canyon's in ranked and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now it's just going to automatically rotate between the two maps.
That's cool.
But yeah, we'll try that out because I want to see how the duo mode is like. See if Kings Canyon, if they fixed it, because I didn't like Kings Canyon before because the looting was still like old school Apex. Like you could never find attachments. The weapons are more scarce because it's still designed for the old Apex, and then the new map they fixed all this stuff. So
the new map is so much better.
Yeah, the new map is so much better. So if they were able to fix the spawning for the loot, then I'll like it better. But we'll see.
That is true. We will see.
But until then, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Let us know in the comments what exotic animal you would want to buy and keep in your house.
Your first exotic was in Destiny.
Or what your first exotic was. There you go. An exotic episode of the podcast.
Dude, imagine Destiny releases a gun that's an exotic, and they just call it the Joe.
And it's got like a tiger skin.
Mm-hmm. I speak my language, dude. Marketing 101.
Marketing 101. Oh, that would probably sell.
Oh, for sure.
But
100%.
Okay, well, you guys are going to have to tell Bungie to do that. But until then, thank you so much. Make sure to check our socials down below. And we'll see you on the exciting next episode of the Random Nades Podcast. Throw that nade, Trent. She definitely killed him.
Oh, for sure.